Jada Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius. What's up with this Sagittarius? What's up with it? Coming back with another general love reading. Starting off with the Sagittarius singles. We got Libra all up in your energy. So is Leo. I was seeing that in the pre-show. For matter of fact, this is my second time doing your reading. We had a false start the first time. Actually, I started and somebody called me. It interrupted the recording, so here we are for the second take. Oh yeah, I did have a pre-message. Sagittarius, love, reality check. Reality check? Yeah, I wanted to do one last love reading before the Venus retrograde ends. That way we can see what's going on prior and then after. I know some of the storylines have been repeating itself because, again, it's Venus retrograde and some of y'all are still dealing with them karmics. But other than that, what does Sagittarius singles need to know as far as love, sex, romance, and relationships? Ooh, that Justice card is showing itself. It came out quick. That's why I said Libra is all up in your energy. And if it ain't a Libra, it's a Taurus. And if it ain't that, you could be in a karmic connection. The Justice represents karmic. All right. But yeah, Sagittarius, reality check. So did you have to check somebody? Or are you having to check somebody? Capricorn, much? Who you dealing with? You got your eyes on somebody, I see. Leo, the Sun card is showing itself now. I'm trying to shuffle and see if the Temperance is going to come out. But if not, we'll just go with this. Yeah, you're looking at somebody's photos on IG. Vice versa, you can reverse the roles if necessary at any given time. You want them to reciprocate the energy, or you trying to reciprocate. Something about reciprocation. Like if you ain't reciprocating, Sagittarius ain't fucking with it. And there go that Justice card again. What's up with that? What's up with that? Karmic? Libra? What's up with that? Somebody want to go on a date here. Keep in mind this portion is for the singles. I'll do the couple spread right after this. But for the singles, we finna get into some past, present, and future outcome and advice for your love life. The Hangman, wait. Whatever you do, wait till Venus retrograde is over before you make any major changes. And it's going to be a full moon in Libra coming up too this week. So just stay tuned. All right, we got that Tower. So with the Tower, they're outside of a capsule or outside in the front yard while she's giving him a hand job. And the Tower is when the climax has been reached. And then it represents like post-nut clarity. Somebody's spying on you, of course. They watching you, Sagittarius. Somebody, you done got them hooked. Whoever this is, you done got them hooked. They watching, spying. Yeah. What does Sagittarius need to know in love? Okay, that Moon card is showing us. So with the Moon card, hiding their feelings. Someone is hiding their feelings. Could be you, could be them. But Cancer energy, and I saw the Temperance when I split it. So I know that it's ready. So first card out was the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords, it represents a lose-lose situation. It can represent a truce, throwing in the towel, but notice how that woman is bitter. Her face is upset. Then we go to the Five of Swords. Wow, it's not looking too good so far. Or whatever recent past situation you were dealing with is not looking good. Could have been dealing with an air sign. Oh, and then we got that Knight of Wands. You fell out of love with them, or you stopped liking them, and you stopped caring. You just stopped giving a fuck. One thing about Sagittarius is they just be like, fuck it. Okay, I'm picking up on an age difference or a relationship where it was unequally yoked, meaning they were old and worn out. You're young and still youthful. You're young and beautiful. You're young and handsome. Or vice versa. You're older and they're younger. It could be either way, but I'm picking up on like an age difference, or like y'all were not. It was superficial. Okay, Five of Cups. A lot of odd numbers. Fives. A lot of odd situations. Okay, and then we go to that Knight of Cups. They're willing to still pour into this as long as you are, but are you? You seem a bit. They idolize you, or they fantasize about you in a way of like, they just treating you like a sex object. Then Eight of Pentacles, or they were. Ooh, you still want to give to something though. See, the thing is, yeah, they may like look at you a certain type of way, but at the same time, you want to be accepted, you want to be validated, or you're just I'm picking up on someone who's in their feelings. They want to feel connected. They want to feel what it feels like to be connected to someone sexually or intimately, in an intimate way. But you teasing, but you holding back. They're like, why you teasing? Why you playing? Ain't no love here for you in the outcome. Maybe some fellatio. Yep, that's all I'm saying. Somebody got to get their needs met, right? What's the outcome? Okay, yeah. Sexual energy. A lot of sexual energy here. Confirmation. By the way, if you want to hit me up on IG for questions about a reading, you can DM me, Jay the Emperor, or just go straight to my website, jaytheemperor.com. But this is someone who lacks a love life due to the fact that you may be focused on the wrong thing. You may be very sex oriented, or you just may be focused on money and home stability, which is why your love life ain't going too good. So that's why I'm just seeing like head, no real intercourse, but just head, fellatio, like someone craving sex, craving the D, but there's a blockage in communication, or someone is holding back. If you are connected to someone, they're holding or hiding their feelings. Yeah, a Libra, a Cancer, a Leo, they watching your pictures, you spying on them, they spying on you, all types of shit. Scorpio up in there too, Aries, Capricorn. Let's get a singles card. Rebel Deck Singles Edition, or Rebel Deck Regular Edition. Let me just say that. It's not dedicated to the singles, but it says be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Yeah, I don't see any love on the table for Sagittarius coming up in the near future. Looks like just some blockages, and it just looks like you are like just kind of like focused on home stability, or like if you do get your needs met, it's just gonna be with a sneaky link. It's not gonna be with a potential love partner, like, or I don't even see any real intercourse, just foreplay, or yeah, weird situation, weird turnout for Sagittarius for right now. But again, I'm not surprised with it being Venus retrograde. Like I said, I just wanted to just get a check-in before the retrograde and then compare it to after. And you know, Venus retrograde, it has things to do with relationships and love and career choices, what you love to do, and relationships you want to keep and let go of. All that old good old stuff. Let's move on to the Sagittarius couples. This is for marriages, boyfriends, girlfriends, main chick, main guy. Whole vibes. It came straight out. It came straight out. Who has the whole vibes? Whoever's holding back the feelings. Whoever is holding back their feelings. Now it could be you or them, but I picked up on that already. Emphasis about heads. I don't know. Emphasis on head, or just if it's not head, it's just like someone is selfish when it comes to pleasure. Keep seeing like images of like the girl on the knees and the guy like sitting back enjoying the head. It's superficial in that way, meaning like now this is for couples. I'm still on love, sex, romance, and relationships for the couples. Now it's that energy of someone being selfish and just getting what they want, and they don't care about your needs. If it's not just straight up head, then it's that energy of I don't care what you want or what you please or what you desire. I just want to get what I want. As long as I get what I want, I'm happy. Then that should please you. Yeah. Pleasing me should please you type of energy. Selfish energy. Yeah, you should be honored to be able to have to please me type of energy. Meanwhile, the other person just holds back. Yeah, sex based. Someone here is very horny or focused on sex, just wanting intercourse. I don't know if it's just even about horniness, or it could be just like using the sex for manipulation. You want to go after some. Yeah, you want to make your move. Someone is tired. You tired of them holding back, so you want to make your move on it. You want to pounce on it or jump on it. Go for it. Like the ball is in your court, so you want to just All right, I'm going to be picking up on two energies. Yours and theirs, energy 1 and 2. I'm going to see how they feel individually and then how y'all feel together on a physical level. What's being hidden, what's keeping it grounded, lessons learned, and advice takeaway as far as the advice. My bad. All right, at the bottom of the deck so far, the Chariot is showing itself. So the Chariot could represent moving on emotionally, but the Chariot could also represent travel, long distance relationships. or just getting over someone, or just moving towards someone. Yeah, getting over, moving towards. So one person is trying to do that, the Chariot, but the other person is holding back their feelings. And the cards seem to be ready, so let's go ahead and pull it. How do you feel? Ooh, third party off rip. I knew it. Energy 1, third party. That's why I wanted to do a check-in. It came out immediately. It was the first card that came out. Matter of fact, that's the guy in bed with 2 women. They each get their turn, one at a time. Take it. How does the other person feel? Energy 2. They're willing to bend over backwards and give you whatever you want. However you want it, they're willing to give it to you, like Burger King. They serving it right up on a platter. 10 of Wands. A lot of they super submissive, or giving, or ready to just do whatever you say. Ready to bend over backwards, and that's what the relationship is built off of, or that's how the sex is as well. That's the energy between it. They're bending over backwards to give you what you want. What's being hidden is this is a sex-based, it's superficial or sex-based. Some would even say artificial. The energetic roles have been reversed within the relationship, meaning if you're let's just say if it's a man and a woman relationship, the man has taken the feminine role and the woman has taken the masculine role. And that's just the energy of it. It's like the roles have been reversed. There's also a lot of outside influences. So there's a need to protect yourself, or just be aware of outside energies influencing the relationship or influencing your partner. Someone here's jaded. Yeah, it's a karmic connection. Whoever has multiple parties has created a karmic connection. It's now a karmic. Could be dealing with a Libra, but it just represents karmic. Energy 2 just wants to keep this low key, private, or just keep things tight knit. They're not really saying much about it. They're just kind of content. But somehow, some way, y'all still keep bending over backwards, or you still keep managing to give some type of emotions. You give just enough to keep the relationship flowing. Just enough. What's being hidden is y'all are still romantically into each other, surprisingly. Or you still hope that, damn, there's still some type of fantasy, or hope or wish that this may work out. Y'all look good together on surface. Yeah, it's a relationship that looks good on surface. But behind that, someone is holding back their feelings. Whoever has a third party and has created a karmic situation, they're holding their feelings back. Energy 2 is pulled back the sex. So if you know you're not having sex or a third party, energy 1 is them. But if you're the one having sex, and the energy 2 is you. But energy 2, no sex. Keeping things private and low key. Not talking about it, hiding what's really going on. Energy 1, third party, karmic, holding back feelings. As far as how y'all feel physically, so it's like y'all are connected, but y'all are not. It's like having sex by thinking about someone else. It's like trying to avoid your partner. It's like pulling up after work and sitting in the car instead of going home and greeting your partner. It's like, damn, it's better to just sleep on the corner of a roof than to be in a house with a pretentious partner. I only want to, because I don't know the roles, so I'm gonna just say partner. Looks like the roles are reversed, so I can't even say the actual quote on how it goes, but finances is affecting the relationship as well. That may be why you can't leave or can't expand on how you want. Back to how you feel. You're giving to a different situation. Energy 1 is given to outside parties outside the relationship, building something else outside of this. Energy 2 feels lost. I feel like my partner's so far gone. I feel like I have them, but I don't. I feel like they're connected to me, but they're not. They're not really in it for real. Their head's not in the game. They body in it, but their head's not. But y'all still keep it tight knit though. Y'all still go along and get along. It's like keeping game but not saying nothing. You're being strategic by not saying nothing. It's a strategy. Reality check. That's why I wanted to do this love reading. Okay, so if you were to move on, it would cause a tower. Someone is comfortable. They're trying to avoid the tower. So therefore they're trying to keep it, they're trying to maintain it as it is. But it's an uphill battle. It'll never remain the same. It's either gonna go upward and evolve and thrive, or it's gonna roll downhill. That's the law of inertia, or the law of gravity. So with that being said, it's like someone know their need to move on, but they're avoiding it. So there will be a natural disaster by universe that will come. Lightning will strike the tower, and it will mess up the comfortability. Someone is too comfortable, even though they got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Yeah, reality check. Reality check big time. This is for Sagittarius couples. Love the one you're with. This includes you. So even if you're by yourself or even it doesn't matter. Like, it just says love the one you're with. So love your partner anyway. Oh, wow. It says you think you got them all figured out. You don't. You don't. If you thought you had them figured out, this represents, so like Sagittarius, if you have a third party, your third party, you don't have them all figured out. And this is for Sagittarius. If you're unaware of the third party, you think you got your partner figured out. You don't. You don't. Let's pull a card for each sign. Confirmation. Oh yeah, I didn't. I'm so tapped in. I ain't even hear the confirmation bell going off in the background. That's my Ring camera. Yeah, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Thank you, God, and thank you, Sagittarius, for tuning in. For the ones who do get the message. This for the ones who do want the message. This ain't for the ones who don't want the message. This for the ones who do. Reality check. Sagittarius dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Yeah, now if you're in a sexless marriage, like you tired of like having to just like please yourself and stuff like that, and that's why. And that's the truth of it. So what's the point of being in it? Oh, you're trying to avoid a tower moment. Okay. But it's inevitable. Meaning it's going to happen no matter what. Toxicity transforms into abuse, just in case you didn't know. Two toxic people, that's an abusive relationship. Yeah, because you start to destroy and poison each other. Or it's a poisonous environment in general. All right, now we got the star card showing itself. So it's saying, wish come true, Aquarius energy. Some of y'all, you want what you want. You fantasizing about something. What does Sagittarius need to know dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces? Yeah, there goes that Hierophant. Showing himself once again. He got two women. He's like a god. He got two women sitting on their knees, praising him, bowing down to him. It's less sexual and more about dominance and power. So someone feels like they're a free spirit at heart. That's why they have multiple options. Or that's why they live by that mantra. Free spirit, live in the moment. I do what I want. They're not a hoe, but they just feel like they should be able to do what they want with their body at any given time based off how they feel, because that's the point of life. We're here to experience things. They don't look at dating and relationships or sex how others would. It's like looking at death differently. Someone passes, most might cry. A majority might cry and get sad, but a small amount may look at that transformation differently. They may actually have tears of joy or may not even cry at all. It's the same thing with this situation. It's less about sexuality and more about spirituality. It's basically what I'm getting at. Okay, the Emperor is showing itself. Okay. You wear the pants in the relationship, Sagittarius? Yeah. That's what I'm getting when I see that Emperor. Big boss energy. Yeah, I know it. I know it. All right, enough yapping. I'm trying to get into pulling each card for each sign. Okay, we got the Emperor and then the Lovers was showing itself. No, the Lovers in this one, I didn't show it to you, but the Lovers in this deck has 3 options as well. It's a guy with, or it's just 3 women, or a guy with 3 women. So it's just like, that's what I'm saying. Even the cards know that the Lovers, there's 3 women in this spread as well. So like even the cards, it's probably card deck probably older than me. Who knows? But even the cards know how love is. You know, love is a biological thing that's placed here. It's like a thing that helps us recreate and reproduce. It's like, again, you can look at love differently. You can look at death differently. You can look at sex differently. Everyone looks at it differently, but it's all about spirituality and perception. Sagittarius dealing with an Aries, Queen of Cups. They want you to put them on a pedestal emotionally. They want you to appeal to their emotions. Sagittarius dealing with a Taurus. They could be doing voodoo or magic behind your back. They trying to cut a piece of your hair. Cutting a piece of the hair off and what you trying to do with that shit? You trying to do some voodoo with that shit? Sagittarius dealing with a Gemini. Confirmation. If you're dealing with a Gemini, it's an abundant relationship, 10 of Pentacles, or they want to pay for it, or they just want to splurge on you and trick off in general. Sagittarius dealing with a Cancer. They touching themselves. That's how horny they are. If they can't get their needs met, now they pleasuring themselves. Vice versa. Reverse the roles are necessary. Sagittarius dealing with the Leo. A lot of sex, a lot of passion. They want it bad. They just want to sneak and do it. Sneaky link and then keep it pushing. Sagittarius dealing with the Virgo. That shit is dead. Death card transformation is over. Sagittarius dealing with a Libra. They're on the outside looking in. You're on the outside looking in. They're protected or you're protected. The World card. They're being divinely guided or you are. Sagittarius dealing with a Scorpio. 7 of Wands. It ain't mutual or they're doing something sneaky behind your back. Sagittarius dealing with a Sagittarius. You're manifesting. The Magician. Or you're going to get what you want by any means necessary. Get it out the mud. Get it how you live. Vice versa. Sagittarius dealing with a Capricorn. It's a karmic connection. Karma. You're going to receive karma as long as you fuck with them. Sagittarius dealing with an Aquarius. Y'all both turn y'all back on each other because y'all don't want the same things. Y'all want different things. Y'all not on the same page. Sagittarius dealing with their Pisces. They have secret feelings for you. The Moon card came out. They in love with you and someone else at the same time. They in love with 2 girls. They in love with 2 guys. They in love with 2 people. You and someone else. Damn, that's a lot. Let's get the "you are a badass" affirmation. And then I'm going to let y'all get up out of here. I am fucking powerful. I'm going to leave it at that for Sagittarius. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.